Savannah with Momentum Realty, and today I'm going to give you a market update for the month of June. Regardless of what you're hearing on the news about how much the market is cooling off, it's very important to remember that Jacksonville is still one of the most moved to cities in the entire country. Now, with that being said, here's your update. According to the Multiple Listing Service, or the MLS, in the past week, we've had 1,216 new listings and 1,035 homes sold. The median sales price for June was $366,000 compared to last year in June, where the median sales price was $300,000. The average sales price for June was $443,000 as compared to June of last year, which was $370,000. That's a big increase. So how many active listings do we currently have? As of this morning on the MLS, there are 5,008 current active listings. And that is such a relief for so many buyers. They finally have more than just 2 or 3 choices in any given price range. This can actually be really good news for sellers as well. Now, when inventory was at an all-time low, we would see buyers that could only choose from 1 or 2 options in their price range and just put an offer on whatever they saw so they could get something under contract. Everyone is feeling such a frenzy, such a hurry to hurry up and buy a house that they would put the offer in and it would get accepted. And then a day or 2 later, they would see the next best thing finally come on the market. Maybe this one was priced a little better or in the actual neighborhood that they wanted. And then they were canceling that original contract. And it caused so much unnecessary stress for sellers. Now, with more inventory on the market, we know that buyers are going to be able to take a little bit more time. So what's likely to happen is a buyer is going to go out with their agent, probably all weekend, and see 10 or more homes, take a day, maybe 2 days, and really decide which home is best for them, which one is their favorite, and go all in on that particular home because they have some time to think. Now, as a seller, the reason this is such good news for you means that when a buyer commits to your home, they are truly committed and they are going to see it through till the end and purchase your home. Now, our current absorption rate is actually sitting at 1.7 months, which means if no other listings came to market, it would take 1.7 months for every home that's currently listed to sell. If we look at the stats, it's an easy assumption to say that prices are going to cool down. Now, that does not mean that prices are going to plummet like they did in 2008. But this does mean that we're going to see the equity that homeowners are gaining slow down a little bit more than we've seen in the past 2 years, month over month. Now I'm going to bring in everyone's favorite local lender, Kat Barker, and she's going to give us a market update on the mortgage side of things. Hey Kat, thanks so much for coming on today. I appreciate you being here.
So happy to be here.
So what can you tell us about what interest rates are doing right now?
Okay, so I can tell you that every lender is going to quote you something different. Rates vary from lender to lender, scenario to scenario, but generally we did open the market this week. The rate index was reading about 5.5%, and we're carrying out, ending it on a 5.75% note, it looks like. And for an idea for buyers, what does that mean? What does that even look like,
right,
the difference in the interest rates? And I can tell you, a good example on a $300,000 purchase price, generally good credit above a 720, you're looking at about a $45 to $50 payment difference with those rates that I just quoted. So that was 5.5% and 5.75%. Yeah.
So I feel like when I see people talking, oh my gosh, interest rates went up, this is so scary, what do I do? Even when we see a jump like we saw this week, $45, $50 a month is really just not that much money when you think you're buying a house. So to me, that's honestly reassuring because I see people talking about rates going up and I am having the conversations with buyers like, okay, should we hold off and wait? Should we go ahead and buy now? And we're really talking about the difference of $50.
Yeah, it's so true. And we know that they're going to go back down. So there's always the option to refinance.
Right. And with you'll do it for free.
I will, that's right. Just in case you didn't catch that on our previous video. So when rates go back down to 4.5%, I definitely would love to help everybody that help purchase a home, refinance that home.
Perfect.
And we'll take care of that for you. But yeah, that's where we're at.
Awesome. That's really good to know. Thank you so much.
Thank you.